welcome to another episode of Communities with Purpose. I am your host, Laura Gonzalez from With Purpose Realty. Today's guest is Tea Gavran. Tea is a registered dietitian that owns her private office here in San Diego. So I'm very excited that you are allowing us to share your story today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Of course. Let's get into a little bit more about you and about how you're helping the communities.
Well, I decided to become a dietitian because I went through my own struggles when I was younger. So I was overweight, and I also had pretty low self-esteem. After I took action, I lost over 40 pounds myself.
Wow.
Yeah, so then I was actually in finance first, but then I decided to switch to become a registered dietitian. So I went into dietetics and nutrition, so I can help others do the exact same thing. So that's what I do now.
One question that I know that you kind of shared a little bit more when we met in person, I had no idea. Can you tell us about the main difference between a registered dietitian and a nutritionist?
Yeah, so that's a huge one that a lot of people don't know. So the difference between a registered dietitian and nutritionist is that anybody can call themselves a nutritionist. You can literally go online and get a $20 certificate and you're considered a nutritionist.
Oh, wow.
A registered dietitian actually has to have a Bachelor of Science in Dietetics and Nutrition.
Okay.
They have to take a national boards exam. They have to have over 1,200 credit hours in clinical experience, meaning working in the hospitals, working with different type of diseases, all that kind of stuff. So it's quite a huge difference.
That is a very big difference. Okay, thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Your most positive client experience.
But they've all kind of turned into the same thing. A lot of potential clients reach out to me wanting that physical change, wanting to lose weight, feel more confident in their skin. But what a lot of people don't realize, so much of it starts within. And initially you don't think that because you're like, no, I'll be happy if I lose those 20 pounds, but you really never are. So with my clients, I focus a lot on self-development, so more the mental growth aspect, because think about people when they do reach that 20-pound goal, they still don't feel good about themselves on the inside. Being able to reframe your mindset, thinking in a more positive way, and then while you're reaching those physical changes, so while you're receiving the physical changes, you're also growing mentally as well.
I love that, Tea, so much because I feel like that definitely helps you keep those results or whatever change that you're making for the long term.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's more like habit changing than it is anything. So it's a lifestyle change versus just doing a quick fix.
Yeah. Could you share with us a quick, simple, yet underrated tip to help us stay healthy?
One of the most underrated tips is just moving. So a lot of people think they have to spend hours at the gym, but if you think about it, there's 24 hours in a day. What are you doing the other, the other 23 hours of the day?
Sure.
So it's really about just getting movement in. You don't have to get in the gym to lose weight or to be healthy. You could take the stairs versus taking the elevator. You can join a class instead of even having to get a gym membership, just going for walks outside. Those type of things create those long-term results. Yeah, at least 30 minutes a day, definitely I'd recommend. But it's really, like I said, it's just about doing things you enjoy. It doesn't have to be lifting and doing cardio for an hour at the gym.
It could be a dance class.
Yeah, definitely. It could be a dance class. It could be anything along those lines.
Yes. My last question is, so you have helped our community so much by helping people live healthy lifestyles. What are some things that maybe the community can do for you?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I would say the main thing is don't be afraid to take that step and reach out to a dietitian for help. It will definitely be worth it in the long run.
Thanks again for watching. Again, this is your host, Laura Gonzalez, bringing you Communities with Purpose. Stay tuned for our next episode.